Good afternoon, my name is Dorian.
My name is Lauren.
My name is Margarita.
And today we're going to be discussing women in abusive relationships. So our main focus is trying to figure out why women choose to stay in abusive relationships. Our background information stated that some factors include economic dependency, children, and not being mentally stable. So research conducted by Jessica Eckstein suggested that a factor that causes women to stay is that because they are economically dependent on their partner, and this is more so seen in family households where the earnings are shared amongst each other. And she also found that women with children in abusive relationships also tend to stay because they fear breaking up the family, forcing children to bounce back and forth between two different households. And just Virginia Goldner found that women who are mentally unstable also feel trapped and as though there is no other solution, forcing them to stay in the abusive relationship.
The purpose of our study was to research why women choose to stay in abusive relationships. Our research question was to know the factors of why women choose to stay in abusive relationships. Our hypothesis of why women feel trapped and forced to stay in abusive relationships is because of their mental state, outside influences, or because they feel like there is no way out. Our research methodology was to interview women in shelters and clinics. We thought that this would be the best way to do it because it gives us a more accurate response from the victims themselves.
The roles and responsibilities of the researcher included studies found in the Belmont report that conclude three certain principles, such as the respect for persons, the principle of benefits, and the justice principle. The respect for persons is very important in our research here because we do have human subjects who do face violent abuse, and it's important that we let these participants know the risk and the possible risk factors that will come about the study. If they chose not to participate, it was totally up to the participant. The principle of benefits is important in the study also as it makes sure that we maximizes the benefits and minimizes the harm to the participant. And the justice principle goes over ideas that our participants won't have to face biased judgment from us, or that we won't choose them because of a certain category that they might fall under, such as race or social economical standards. The goal of this research that we conducted is to find out why the factors that cause women to stay in abusive relationships that have been found out to be from Virginia Gold and Jessica Eckstein to be economic dependence, children, and mental stability. With this research that was found, the impact and implication of it was the realization of the issue, that women were able to speak about it and to come to the acceptance of the issue, to hopefully find therapy to be able to move on from the issue and have a better life without the violence that they did face.
This concludes our PowerPoint. Thank you for listening.